We begin here with the race against time in Surfside, Florida. Search and rescue crews once again working through the night trying to locate the more than 150 people still unaccounted for after that apartment building collapsed.
The task force getting help from Mexico and Israel as they desperately dig for survivors. But first responders are facing dangerous conditions. Overnight, firefighters battling multiple fires that have popped up in that debris.
And we have team coverage on the ground there. First, let's go to ABC's Victor Oquendo with the latest on the search and the investigation into how this all happened. Victor, good morning.
Good morning. Day 3 now of the search and rescue efforts here. You can actually take a look at the building there behind me, and they are spraying down the back part of it right now. We have moved to a different location as additional resources continue pouring in. You can see all the heavy machinery in front of the towers now. We're told that's actually a good sign because they wouldn't be bringing in all these resources if they didn't still have some hope of finding survivors. This, as we learn more about the building's past.
This morning, search and rescue teams are forging ahead, desperate to find survivors.
Full speed ahead on search and rescue. And you ask, why do we have hope? We have hope because that's what our search and rescue team tells us, that they have hope.
Now, new documents released overnight are painting a clearer picture of the overall state of the building. One inspection report filed with the city in 2018 claims that the entrance drive and pool deck of the building had failed waterproofing, which was causing major structural damage to the concrete structural slab below these areas. At the time, engineers called this a major error in the building's development. Pictures included in the documents show what appears to be cosmetic cracks on balconies, entrances, and garage-level pillars. These pictures show pieces of concrete broken off. The 2018 document describing repairs made to this area as failing and resulting in additional concrete cracking. However, engineers also filed another document with the city describing the overall concrete framing as being in good condition. Experts say that some types of cracks in stucco and concrete are common in a building of this age and don't necessarily cause a collapse.
There's so many things that could have contributed to the event that any one thing is going to be tough to pin down or eliminate completely from the possibilities.
The images difficult to watch. Security camera video from the adjacent condo capturing the moment of the collapse. At least 4 people killed and a staggering 159 still unaccounted for.
This is the closest that we've been able to get to the collapse site. Right now, that crane, you can see it, it's removing debris from the side of the building, swinging it carefully over the top of that big pile of debris, and then moving it out of the way. This, of course, all happening as rescue operations continue underneath that massive pile.
From heavy machinery to sonar to dogs, additional manpower, officials saying crews have every tool at their disposal.
They're also using sound detectors. They're not like regular microphones. They're very specific.
Many asking why the 40-year-old building, after years of withstanding the elements like hurricane-force winds, could suddenly collapse. One man telling CNN his mother said she'd heard creaking noises just a day before the collapse.
She just told me that she had woken up around 3, 4 in the morning and had heard like some creaking noises, some, just like sort of creaking noises. They were loud enough to wake her up, but that was it.
She is now among the missing. The collapse of the Champlain Towers South complex creating concern about neighboring structures.
But we need to get this right because it's not only what happened, it's does this condition exist in any other buildings that need to be addressed now so we don't see another structural collapse.
This is a massive effort. You're looking at the camp set up by Florida Task Force 2. This is an elite squad brought in to help, and they will be right there for the foreseeable future. Last night, Surfside city officials held an emergency meeting, and we heard from the man in charge of the city's building department. He said that he was on the roof just 14 hours before the building collapsed, and he said, quote, there was nothing that caught his eye that would make it alarming as to this place collapsing. Guys?
Just 14 hours beforehand. That is incredible to contemplate. Victor, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.